Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this episode of the Digital Intel Podcast. Today's a special episode. It's a real special episode. This is episode 10, our first ever milestone. It's it's crazy. Honestly, I didn't think we were gonna be here for this long, but it's episode 10, man. We made it. And in this episode, we have a special guest. All right. It's one of my old homies from middle school. He's a pro boxer. Like he's into boxing. He's a fashion icon. Man, shit. It's the homie Angelo. Um, but we'll get to him later though. Right now, let's uh let's uh let's see how we all been. It's been like 2 weeks again. I don't know why we keep doing these like little breaks, but it happens. So
It's just
fellas,
it's part of life, bro.
yeah, literally that shit just comes out of nowhere. But yeah, fellas, Daniel, Kevin. Let's start off with Daniel. Daniel, how has your 2 weeks been, man?
Well, I mean, I started my new job and it's been hectic as fuck. You know, it's crazy. I never, well, I like my schedule now though, cause I only work 4 days, but I had to work 10 hours a
Ooh.
day, but I'm off 3 days, bro. So like,
Mm,
I look forward to my 3 days off.
yeah, that sounds pretty nice.
But
That sounds really nice.
fuck it though, cause I mean that should be. I had to wake up at 5 a.m. and I'll go home until like fucking 5 p.m. at night, and I'm just like, fuck that. I'll be tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck
Hey, but
LA, bro.
fuck it,
Stop
brother.
moving to LA, please. Bro. Fuck. It's fucking
Yeah,
traffic, dog.
yeah, man. Well, that's what's up, man. I'm glad that you like your new job. Seriously. So,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
of course, of course. Kevin, what's up, Kev?
Dude, what's up,
Speak to me,
man?
baby. What's up?
Do you even need to ask? Bro, but I've been chilling, dude. Just chilling.
Same old,
Working,
huh? Yeah,
going. Yeah,
work.
same
Yeah,
old, same old.
school. Yeah, you know what? It's life. Literally, you know what Daniel
Yeah,
said. It's fucking life. So
it's literally life, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro. But hell, I plan on going out these few days though. Like, dude, I've been like in the mood. Like, you ever get in those moods where you're just like, damn, bro, I need to be out, bro. I don't want to
yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, literally last week for you.
yeah. That's what happened last week. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
dude. It's like fuck, bro. I just want to go out, bro.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like fuck. It's
I
so
could have
boring at home sometimes.
I could have been in Vegas last week, but then I started a new job, so I couldn't fucking go, bro. I was so fucking mad.
Dude,
Yeah.
I could have been
Fuck.
in Vegas like 3 fucking weeks ago, but it was just like fuck, dude. It's like nah.
Well, EDC was supposed to be this past weekend, but
Oh yeah. I remember you mentioning
they postponed that shit to fucking October.
that.
Fuck it. Now we gotta wait.
Fuck. So how's your 2 weeks, Eric?
Pretty interesting. Um. Well, the week before that, we did the episode. That week was all right. Just work, obviously, chilling at home. But last week, where we didn't do the episode, yeah, I went to Vegas. Um, I worked Thursday, but since I work in the morning, I pretty much had the whole day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday also. I have 4 days off.
Ew.
Yeah, dude. We just went to Vegas. Because it was my girl's, well, her birthday weekend, I guess. Her
Mm-hmm.
birthday was this Wednesday, but we had rented a house with the pool in it. We had, just bought like food and shit like that. We went
Yeah.
to like casinos, circus and shit like that. It's yeah, man. It was a lot of fun, honestly. It was like fucking expensive, but shit was fun, dude. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's fun, when you're in a house with people that you enjoy. You know what I mean, being around with. So, since I'm like super cool, with her cousins and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
that shit was just fucking fun. Like on Sunday, I think it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday, dude. We had got into the pool 3 times, so it was at like 10 in the morning to like 12, right? We took a little break. We got back in at like 2, got out like at 6. Oh shit. Um, we got out at 6, and uh, we had gotten back in at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock till like fucking 10 o'clock, and we were drinking, so it was just cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you've ever swam,
Swam, yeah, swam. You're right.
swam like buzzed or whatever, that shit feels weird. That shit feels so weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's not it. I don't know. Like the
Feels
water
like a
just felt
whirlpool.
good. Yeah, like the water just felt good and shit, you know. And then when you do like your little like somersaults and front flips in the water, you're just like laughing because it tickles. Like I don't know how to explain
Getting
it.
tickled by the
But
water.
yeah, but yeah, you know, it was cool. You know, we just drank the whole weekend. You know, we ate like meat, shit like that. You know, and and then have you guys ever had like boiling crab? I think that's what it's called, boiling
Like,
crab.
yeah,
No.
basically, I think I've seen it. Like,
It's
basically, it's
not
like,
actually crab, but it's like shrimp and like potatoes and shit like that, and
Yeah, but I've seen it a couple times. But
that
yeah,
shit
I've
is
seen it.
fire.
Yeah,
Her uncle knows how to make that shit, and dude, he made like fucking like 2 pots, and like,
fuck.
dude, that shit was so good. Like, we fucked that shit up. We fucking drank, like, dude, it was fucking tight, man. It was just really cool. Um, yeah, it was expensive, but you know what? I had
It was
fun though.
it was worth it, basically.
Yeah, it was like a 7 out of 10 worth it. Cause I mean,
Oh.
no, like being there was hella fun doing all this shit, but just the cost of it all, fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, you know, like we probably could have done the same shit if we got a hotel for like way less, um, but like being around in that house, like, you know, it was cool. You know what I mean? It was a vibe. Like it was just cool because you would just wake up and everybody would be there in the morning, stuff like that. So it would be cool. Um, but yeah, that was my weekend. It was interesting. Something else happened. I don't think I can say it here yet. I'll probably ask later. Something else happened, but not too crazy. But you know, it was something that I wasn't expecting. But I'll ask my girl for permission if I can say it, because you know it's from her family. So, but
Yeah.
I'll ask them. But yeah, that was my weekend, man. It was eventful. It was eventful. But now it means, you know, that I can't really ask for like a couple days off anymore because, you know, that's
You
like
called
3 days.
already?
Yeah, because my day off is Saturday, which is today. But I called off Friday, Sunday, and Monday. So yeah, so I'll probably give it some time before I ask for another, I guess, a little vacay or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it was cool, interesting. Yeah, that was my weekend. All right, enough chit chat. Let's introduce our guest. All right. You guys haven't heard his voice yet. He's beautiful. He has a beautiful voice. Angelo. What's up, Angelo?
Yo, what's up, bro? I appreciate the over extravagant compliments that you're throwing at me.
Hey man, it's facts, all right? It's facts. Angelo,
Appreciate
man,
Yo,
thank you for being on, man. Seriously. You are our first official ever guest. So
damn.
you know what, man? It's an honor to have you on. It's episode 10, our first guest. Like, damn, you know, there's so much shit going on, dude. It's a milestone, and you're our first guest. So, and honestly, I wouldn't have had it any other way. So, Angela, thank you for being on, man. Seriously.
Damn, bro. Thank you for having me. I appreciate being able to help you reach that milestone to double-digit episodes. You know.
Yeah, this dude. You know what? It's our pleasure, man. It's we've been wanting to have we've been wanting to have a guest on, but well, we haven't really like looked for a guest, but since you actually were like super down about it, because remember we had talked about it like way back. I think it was like, I want to say maybe a month ago. We were talking about a fight that was coming up. Oh, I think it was a Canelo fight, but we never actually did it because I think we were a little too late already. But you know what? You actually caught me off guard. I didn't think you were gonna be down to come back and actually do this. So thank you, man. Thank you for actually being consistent with it.
Oh, for sure, bro. Of course, I'm always down to support one of the homies. You know, when I seen
Hey,
you, when I seen that you posted about potentially having your podcast, I'm like, for sure. You know, and then you threw out that you wanted to have me in for a little boxing talk. I'm like, oh, for sure. I'm always down.
hell yeah. Yeah. Well, Angelo, if you wanna introduce yourself, you know what you're like, what you're into. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Feel free, man. Go for it.
For sure, bro. Well, pretty much, I'm into like you previously stated. into fashion and boxing mainly. So I've been trying to figure out a way to bring the two together and try to make it my own, you know. So yeah, it's pretty much like the two biggest things. But I mean, I'm also into video games, like you mentioned. You know, you're talking about being the nerdy side of you, but you know, I got a little gamer side to me too. You know.
Yeah. Wow, that actually caught me by surprise. Actually, no, because I remember you asked me if I can join you to play, because you would play with your cousins or something like that, and they would talk shit or something.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I need some homie backup because some of my family members be sucking at this shit. So it's like, let me see who I can call back me up, you know, so they can help me talk some shit too.
Yeah, damn, I actually forgot about that, so my bad.
Nah, don't even trip, bro. I've been whooping some ass anyway, so
Hey,
I've
what
been
a piece.
I've been talking shit right now, so I'm cool.
That's what's up, man. Well, yeah, man. So you're into fashion and boxing. So you said you want to merge the two together. So how would you do that if you could? For privacy reasons, we actually have to cut out this chunk of the podcast. He had changed his mind later on in the episode, so since we respect his privacy, we will be removing this chunk. All right, let's get into the juicy stuff and why you decided to be here. So, Angelo, what is going on today? What's
All
the
right,
big event that's going on today, bro?
So tonight, Devin Haney is gonna put his title up against George Linares.
Okay.
Oh. And so, oh my bad.
No, you good. No, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it, dude. We'll fix it up, so don't even worry if it's like that. But okay. What does this title mean? What does this fight mean?
Well, it definitely means a lot for Devin Haney because I've seen a lot of boxing criticism, mainly especially from people that I know haven't actually ever stepped in the ring. You know, as I like to call them, keyboard warriors. You know. Yeah. So I've seen a lot of people talking shit and doubting Devin Haney. You know, so tonight is gonna be him really putting his record on the line because he's undefeated.
Oh.
And his opponent, George Linares, he's a veteran. You know, he has a couple losses, but you know, a loss doesn't always mean a thing. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, he's a seasoned veteran. He's about to go against a young up and comer, and that's always a good combination when it's the young fighter trying to fight the old line. You know.
Yeah, damn, that sounds pretty fire. That sounds like you know, when Canelo was coming in with Floyd Mayweather, huh?
Yeah, most definitely.
Damn, that's what's up. So what you're saying is that it's super important that it's a match that matters, right? It's
definitely it's gonna be a statement from Haney, depending on his performance. I personally see him going the distance with Linares, but you know, in this sport, anything could happen. You know, he can get the knockout. He can get knocked out. It can be a draw. You know.
Yeah. See, that's like the one thing that's so cool about like fighting. Like, you know what I mean? When it comes from boxing or to mixed martial arts or whatever, like anything can happen, dude. Anything can happen. I forgot what fight it was. I think it was a UFC fight, but I know somebody was getting like hit hard, and you know they were like wobbling and people were calling it already, but he literally came back and he just knocked him the fuck out and he won. So like anything can happen, you know, when it comes to the fighting world. So that's what makes it interesting, man. But yeah, man, that's awesome. You know, I think I'm gonna watch it then, cause sounds entertaining. Well, you know, us in general here, you know, we're just casuals, literally just casual watchers. You know, we know some fighters. No, actually, no. I think Daniel is into MMA more and boxing than all of us are. Me, you know, like I'm just casual. You know, I like Canelo. You know, that's my dog. Fucking Mexican, so that's why. That's why though. Nah, but he's good.
Canelo's good, bro.
Oh, Angelo, what do you think about Canelo?
fuck with Canelo. He's dope. His style is he's gotten a lot better over the years. You know,
Hell
especially
yeah.
since his only loss to Floyd.
Yeah.
You know, after that fight, that really built up his style and his defense.
Yeah, dude. His defense is noticeably better because he likes to dodge, huh? He's like so fast with like the dodging shit. Then, excuse me. He's so into rhythm, like, dude. I forgot who he was fighting. I forgot his name though. You know, I kind of want to sound racist, but
I think I know.
it was a black guy. I forgot his name. It was something.
Daniel Jacobs. I'm
Jacobson.
guessing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Daniel
yeah.
Jacobs.
Dude, and this dude was like throwing punches and he kept missing them for like a minute straight. I'm just like, wow.
Like, imagine
Wow.
just being in a whole round like that, just missing
Yeah.
punches. You know how embarrassing that would be as a boxer.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, I got
You
a
know what that
question
Oh.
for Angelo.
Yo.
If you think Canelo now goes against Floyd when when they fought together, who do you think would win? Like now Canelo versus Floyd when Canelo fought when he fought Mayweather.
Honestly, it's a tough call in the sense that he's noticeably improved as he's gone up in weight.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
so that weight difference. Let me see.
Ooh, it's a tough question. I like
Yeah,
it. I like it.
it kind of is, honestly. Just 'cause,
Yeah.
with Floyd, like it takes him a couple rounds to figure out a fighter.
Mhm.
So with time, I feel like since he learned so much from that loss to Floyd, I think it will probably happen again. Just because Floyd he knew his style is newer than when he first fought him, but just because of already being in the ring with him once, he would be comfortable in knowing that he can figure him out again,
Yeah.
like he did in the first time.
Oh wow.
I like that.
So who you choose?
My bad, you guys like kind of cut off.
Oh, okay. So then, who are you choosing to win that fight if it ever does happen again? Which I doubt.
If it were, yeah, for sure. I would probably go with.
Oh shit.
It's tough.
Oh shit.
It's just tough to call because Canelo's gone up in weight, so it would be, either Floyd. It would have to be like Floyd coming up in weight while Canelo goes down.
Oh, I forgot about
And I
that,
think-
huh?
Yeah,
The weight
and
classes.
yeah. So with with the weight difference, if Floyd were to have gotten up higher than like 154 pounds, which is what they first fought at,
Mhm.
then Canelo will probably have the advantage just because it's size and power. Floyd maybe wouldn't move as fast, but he still moved fast for a 154 fighter. But
Yeah.
a couple pounds make a huge difference in
Oh,
fighting.
hell yeah.
So it's a tough call just because of the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd has the IQ and the skill.
The defense,
To,
huh?
yeah, all of that. He has all of it to beat Canelo. But yeah, if it were to happen again, just because of the weight difference. Ooh.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
Mom,
got him in
answer.
a tough spot, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to put you in a tough spot like that, bro.
Nah, it's all good. I mean, that's how
Oh yeah, I forgot, huh? There's like a bunch of people who love Floyd Mayweather, so choose your answer wisely. 'Cause they'll be like, oh, this dude, like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
man.
I mean, I like Floyd too.
He's a good
especially-
boxer. I'm not gonna lie, he is a good
Yeah.
boxer. Like, I'm not gonna like give him but I just don't like him like in general as a person. But I think he's a good boxer.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. That's understandable.
But I am rooting for him in
Yeah.
the Logan Paul fight because fuck Logan Paul and Jake Paul and all those fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. We can get into that in a bit. But Angelo, I need the answer, man. Who would you choose, bro?
I'm gonna just go with Floyd, especially because he just got that ring IQ, bro. The skill, the
Okay,
defense.
okay.
He can adjust. He adjusted to any fighter that he's fought,
Mhm,
so I can see him doing it with an even bigger fighter.
Wow. All right. That's interesting for sure then. But you know what? I trust your answer because you definitely know way more than me and probably Daniel. So this shit. You know what, man? That's that kind of caught me by surprise because it sounded like you were hyping up Canelo. You're like, oh, if it's like the weight difference and all this, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna choose Canelo. I was like, come on, man. Nah, but it's cool. That's awesome. That's interesting. So you would choose Floyd now than
Yeah,
Canelo?
yeah,
Ah.
yeah, I would.
Do you think age has anything to do with Floyd? So, like, for example, if he were to fight now, do you think his age would kind of slow him down if he did fight Canelo?
Um, Probably very little, just because Pacquiao's older than him and he's still fighting. And
Forgot about that too. Okay.
but I know that Floyd's had like really bad hand injuries in the past. I don't know how that's affected him as he's gotten older.
Yeah. All right, Kev, do you have anything for Angelo?
Yeah, dude. What like I'm kind of interested in is like what got you into boxing, and you said you talked about keyboard warriors, and like, you said they'd never been in the ring. So let me ask you, not to put you in the spot or anything, but are you a boxer yourself? Eric said you mentioned that you were a pro boxer. Is that like true? Do you like actually have like fights that you go to? Even though you said one question, that's like three of them, but if you don't mind answering that.
Oh, yeah, not at all, bro. Nah, the homie Eric is just gassing me, bro. I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro, man. I competed amateur. I trained through a high school for 4 years,
That's
and
lit.
then yeah, after high school, when I graduated, I got a job, and I kind of got comfortable with just getting a paycheck. So I kind of put boxing aside, but that's because as well, around the time when I was about to graduate, I wasn't always able to get fights too. So yeah, it was just always like weight issues, because I was pretty slim for my age. So at my weight division, it was usually younger guys. In the amateurs, they match you up by a certain age difference, obviously a weight difference, and experience as well. So most of the time, if I had to compete, it would probably have to be at a tournament with more experienced fighters, just because at my weight, like I said, I wasn't always able to find guys that matched up to me. So it would either have to be like a slightly younger guy with more experience, or a guy about the same experience as me. But I mean the same weight and age as me, but like not the same experience.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so.
Did you ever get
So
slapped?
yeah. Nah, I never got slept. I
Hell
never touched
nah.
the canvas.
Nah.
Nah, but I definitely got my bell rung a few times, so I know what it's like to see the flashing light.
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck.
Did you ever sleep
Damn.
somebody though? Did you ever knock somebody out?
I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
actually. Nah, I didn't. I never really had power.
Oh, okay.
I
You were
tried.
more speed, huh? And like,
Well, yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did mention that he was slim, so this motherfucker
Yeah.
was probably bobbing and weaving,
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple fights when I look back and I'm like, damn, bro, this is how I was fighting. This is terrible. But I was actually still like getting like the win a couple of the times and shit. So
yeah.
I think it also depended on my mood of the day, because when you compete, like that shit is pretty nerve wracking. Like
Yeah.
the couple hours before like you step in, it's like
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, like
But yeah,
do I really want to
like,
step in the ring?
well, like, let me interrupt you. Like, for example, dude, we've all probably been in a fist fight in our life, right? And if
Yeah.
not, then, bro, it's like, it's literally that feeling. It's like, fuck, dude, I'm really about to fight someone over this shit. Like, cause you're mad, and it's like, fuck. But it's like, it's different, but it's like, dude, I'm about to knock this motherfucker out. And you feel like that when you're mad, of course, when you're about to fight. But then when, like, it's time to actually fight, you're like, fuck, dude, what, this motherfucker beats my ass. Like, shit, dude, like, fuck, dude. It's like, there's gonna be motherfuckers recording, yelling world star and shit, like, old times, So it's like, fuck, dude, whatever, like something happens, right? So it's like that, like, nervous, like, little shit that you get, dude. Like, fuck, I
Yeah.
feel you completely, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That
Especially
shit.
when it's like something that actually matters to you. It's like fuck, I want to do good, you know, like how you were talking about. So it's like, fuck, it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's pretty intense, you know. 'Cause that's when you kind of start to really know who you are. You're like, damn, bro, am I ready and willing to do this, or am I gonna back out of this fight? You know.
Yeah,
So, but you know, I've had my good and bad days. I won't lie. There was times where I fought where I'm like, you know, I didn't feel ready, but I still went in there. There was times
Yeah.
when when I did feel ready and I went in there and I still wasn't successful. You know, that's just
Mhm.
how the sport is. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, that's also, I guess, an important factor of a sport in general. It's the mentality. You need to be strong-willed to, to fight or to play a sport or whatever. Because if you're not mentally ready, you're just gonna be a nervous wreck, and you're not gonna perform well and shit like that. So yeah, that's a big factor is having the mentality to actually play a sport. Because
Spot on, bro.
yeah, yeah, it's like nerve-wracking, like, for example, like football or something, right? You fucking go out there and there's a bunch of people just looking at you play. Or, boxing, like you said, you fucking go into the ring and you're surrounded by people. And, not only that, but yeah, like you're fighting the person, and you start questioning yourself, and then that usually ends up not being good for you if you doubt yourself. So mental the mental aspect of sports is also important.
Yeah, bro. 100%. It's actually something that's pretty overlooked. You know, because
Mhm,
when people think of boxing, for the most part, they'll think it's just throwing punches and receiving them too. You know, but it's
mhm.
like you got to go in there mentally prepared. You know, it's a mind sport too. You gotta know how to calculate your next move. You gotta
Yeah,
know how to stay calm under pressure. You know, you get hit and
yeah,
then you feel like fuck. You know, that's when people panic.
yeah, yeah,
So, but I mean, there's even those that are already panicking before they step in. You know, but everybody
yeah.
gets they get nervous. You know, no matter who or what they say. You know, they get nervous. Some are just better
Mhm.
at controlling it. You know, some
Yeah,
some
yeah,
can
yeah,
hide it better than others. But yeah, you for sure 100% get nervous before any type of competition
yeah,
like
man.
that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm sure you've seen it, but I don't know their names, and not to sound racist or whatever, but it was like two black guys in the ring. I think one of them was more of a professional, better fighter, and the other guy, like, he was so, like, I guess, shitting it that as soon as the round started, he walked out the stage, the ring. Do you know
Oh,
what I'm
I've
talking
seen the
about?
I've seen the
Yeah,
video. I've seen the video. Yeah, but I don't know who the
Yeah.
fighters are.
yeah, I've seen the clip. I actually forgot what their names were, but I did read that the dude that hopped out the ring was protesting his pay.
Oh
I believe he wasn't
yeah.
getting he wasn't getting paid enough for that fight or some promotional issues.
Mhm.
So as soon as it started, that's when he walked out.
Oh shit.
So,
Damn.
so yeah, that
So,
was him like
uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
guess that was him like protesting his promoter or
Yeah.
his
Damn.
sponsorship. Yeah.
What the fuck? So he wasn't even scared, huh? He just said, "Fuck it," like, nah, like it's
Like
not worth it, pretty much.
yeah. Yeah, he just
Damn.
yeah.
Wow, damn. That's a interesting take. I honestly didn't know that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of people were like giving him shit about it. You know,
Mhm,
there were some that stood by his side.
mhm.
In a case like that, just because, like I said, I was never a pro. Eric was just hyping me up. So I don't know what I would do in that situation or how I'd feel.
Yeah.
But if that's what he felt was the right thing to do, I
Mhm.
can't hold him against it. I can't hold
Yeah.
it to it.
Yeah, yeah, it's like knowing your worth. Like, you know what I mean? Don't do something that you know that's not right. So, for example, if he wasn't getting paid enough, right? And say if he did fight and he broke a nose or some shit, he has to pay for that what the fuck you want to call it? The hospital bill or whatever. And what if he's not getting paid enough and he has to pay out of pocket, and then he's just at a worse situation then. he started. So who knows his situation? But yeah, I like that take on why he protested, because you just never know. You know what I mean? It could have gone worse for him.
Yeah, most definitely. And I don't mean to put any fighter down, but he probably was in there with within with like, well, not the idea, but possibly losing, but already knowing that he was gonna lose. But maybe he felt it just wasn't worth like the little shit that they were giving him. Because there's some fighters that are willing to take the dive. They're like, I'll get a couple punches for this amount of dollars, but maybe he just wasn't feeling like that wasn't enough, and who can blame him?
Yeah, exactly. He probably just thought about himself more than the fight and how it wasn't worth it. So yeah, I see that. What do you think about that Jake Paul and Ben fight?
So I
rigged or
saw,
what?
yeah, for sure. And with the amount of like attention it was getting, I can't blame the guy. I can't blame Ben, but it's like
easy money, bro.
Easy money. But me personally, like, I just think this celebrity boxing it's pretty dumb, but it does generate like money. Obviously, it's a form. It's still a form of entertainment. Who doesn't want to see, or who wouldn't want to get paid? Pay to see Logan or Jake Paul get fucked up. So that's that's what they're doing. They're bringing this hype. They're having them win a couple fights against these, like, well, obviously not any type of fighter at all. Just an athlete in general. Well, Ben was a fighter. Ben was a fighter. My bad. But he wasn't a striker, as they call him. But
because he was more of because he's from UFC, huh? He's more of a grappler guy. If anything.
He was a wrestler. He's a pro
right?
wrestler. Yeah.
Damn. My God, dude. Yeah, like me personally, man. I get it's the money, but this man, his reputation is kind of fucked now. If you think about it, like he just threw a fight for for the money. So it's just like, damn, like, and then didn't he get knocked out like the first 7 seconds in his previous fight? Daniel?
First 5 seconds with Masvidal.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's because it was a flying knee, though, bro. It's not like a punch. Like, he got kneed like straight in the fucking head, like right in the dome, bro. Like,
let me say something. Eric, you said that, he ruined his reputation, but just know the man is retired. I don't really think he cares about his reputation.
Yeah.
So it's like,
exactly.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'll throw a fight for $1 million. Say less, dude. It's like, nobody, after this fight, no one's gonna probably talk about me. Like, deadass, no one's probably gonna talk about me. They'll probably know me as the guy who got knocked out by Jake Paul, but bro, like, I'm living life somewhere random with $1 million, my wife and kids. I don't really care,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What I mean by that is
like as well, because you mentioned that his reputation is already ruined. My man got the fucking world record of fastest knockout in like
5
dude, he got
seconds,
shit on, dude. Like that's crazy, bro. Like if you guys have not seen that clip, look it up, bro. That shit is amazing. Like I don't watch MMA, boxing, or anything, but it's like I saw that fight and I was like, what? My jaw dropped to the floor, dude. That shit was like, even that shit got me hyped. I was like, what the fuck? And shit, like, oh my god, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, when I meant by reputation, I meant like, like his past 2 fights, he got knocked out in 5 seconds, and this one was fucking stupid, fucking rigged. Like, you can tell he like threw himself to the ground when he, quote unquote.
Yeah, you could tell. If you saw the fight, you could tell it's rigged, dude. Like, not even being like pro boxer like my boy Angelo. You could tell, bro.
No, like you could tell, like he literally just threw himself, like his head to the ground and shit like that. So it's just like, it's like, damn, I mean, good for him, you know what I mean? Because he got the money, that's like cool for him. But like, damn, like he literally just like looked, I don't know, like it's dumb.
I think it's just the fact, dude, that you hate Jake Paul, bro. That's what you're saying all this. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. Nah. Nah, you know what? I would respect him more if he actually fought a boxer, like an actual boxer, not
He's
just.
Well,
been
that's what
fighting
everyone
like
says.
people who aren't like even like boxers at all. Like he fought a
at all.
YouTuber, and who else? Who else did
He
he
fought a
fight?
YouTuber. He fought that Nate Robinson. He was a
A
basketball.
fucking
Yeah.
basketball player
A
who's
Oh yeah,
fucking
he
never had a
knocked him
basketball
fight.
out.
player.
Yeah, he knocked him out, right? He knocked him out.
Yeah, and then Ben, he's a fucking middle-aged dad, fucking 40 years old, retired. He's a fucking grappler, and he got quote unquote knocked out in like the first 10 seconds. Dude, I shit you not. Before the fight started, I'm like, you know what? Let me just place a bet before, that Jake was gonna knock him out like the first round, and I didn't do it. I was like, nah, you know what? It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And it fucking happened, bro. Ah, my god, dude. I probably would have won so much fucking money that day.
Damn,
Like,
bro.
because I was gonna put down 100 on it, but I was like, nah, if that's 100 that I can use, and it fucking happened. It fucking happened, dude. So, man, the odds for that was like shit, like plus 5,000, I think. So, if I would have won, yeah, I probably would have had like $5,000, if not like 7,000. Like it was just fucking nuts,
Jeez.
dude. Yeah, dude. So it's just like fuck, like I should have done it, bro. I shit you not. Like I was literally debating it, but I guess I was just scared, man.
That's
But
their saying,
anyways,
bro.
uh-huh.
Scared money don't make money.
Ooh. Hey, that's pretty good. It's a good quote. I like that.
No wonder I'm broke. No, just kidding.
Yeah. All right, Angelo. Who is your goat
Oh,
and why?
My goat, I'm gonna have to say, is Ricardo Finito Lopez.
Ooh. I've heard about him, but I don't know him enough. So elaborate.
Okay, so he's my goat. Me personally, my opinion.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
views.
Yeah, for sure.
He's my goat because his style, his style. I really love the way he throws punches and dodges them. Not to mention that he's also he was a flyweight, so that's in the much smaller divisions. So they didn't get as much love or exposure as lightweights, welterweights, and middleweights. All
Yeah.
these bigger fighters. So one thing that's overlooked about these smaller fighters is with their build, they're able to move a lot different than these heavier guys. So it just looks a lot cleaner and like a lot more beautiful when they move. So yeah, just the way he like bobbed and weaved, the way he threw punches, like how straight and accurate they always looked when even if he missed them, like you can just see how perfectly thrown they were, like with intention to like really land.
Yeah.
So yeah, just his style, like it really amazed me, and he's who I try to, as far as style wise, he's who I try to imitate. But that man just like, he was something different with his movement.
Yeah.
There's some debate. There's a couple boxing fans out there that feel like he wasn't really tested, which is understandable because there wasn't that much competition in his weight. But his style just like puts him up there for me.
Yeah, for sure. Then I honestly thought they were gonna say like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson or or like Floyd Mayweather. But yeah. Is that guy like dead or is he retired?
He's retired. He was like in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, okay, for sure then. Wow.
Yeah. So he actually retired undefeated with a draw.
Oh,
shit.
what the fuck?
Yeah. So that's why a lot of people feel like he wasn't tested just because with the smaller weight divisions there's not as much commodity of fighters,
right?
Yeah.
Damn. So okay, so that's kind of what they say about Canelo, that he's fighting these like fighters that are not known. What do you think about that?
To some extent I agree, because there's there's definitely a lot of American fighters that
Mhm.
that he should probably be in the ring with before some of these European fighters.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's like there's the Charlo twins, which have been calling him out.
Oh,
There's Demetrius Andrade. He's been calling him out. He's actually the dude. I don't know if you saw in his last fight where he was like, what was he saying? Get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
Yeah,
When he was in
so-
the conference shit.
Yeah, that shit.
Then his
that's
dad
pretty
got
funny.
in. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's one of the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
That shit's funny hearing him speak English, and especially because it's shit talk,
Yeah.
So
Dude,
Yeah,
it's so
there's-
funny how he's like so white, but he's like hella Mexican, dude. It's just so funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely some fighters I would like to see him fight. That have been mentioning him,
Mhm.
but it's also because I also want I want him to shut up some of these fans because right now I don't see him losing.
Mhm.
So it's like some of these fighters they're talking a little more than they should. But
Yeah.
This man just broke somebody's eye socket. I would not call him out after that, bro.
Damn, I forgot about that too. Damn, he might not be able to fight again, huh? As well.
yeah,
If it's
possibly
not like
not.
fixed up. Damn.
Yeah, bro. It's a fucking tough sport, I got my
Hell
share of injuries, and I was only an amateur,
Yeah, man. Fuck. Damn, man. See, I don't know. I would love to be into boxing, but shit, dude, I'd probably get my ass beat hard.
If I were to ever do like a fighting sport, it'd probably be MMA. But I know for a fact, like first few fights, or first like 10 fights, I'm gonna get my ass beat, bro. Without a
Knocked out.
fucking doubt, I'm gonna get kneed in the fucking face in like 2 seconds.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Oh, man. Yeah, fuck. So, okay, what else can I? What do you think about the Floyd and Logan Paul fight?
The only
Oh.
interest I take in it is just seeing Logan Paul lose. That's about it.
Yeah, right. Cause okay, cool. Cause we were talking about that. Like, he's not gonna lose on purpose. Like, you know what I mean? He's not gonna lose his legacy on purpose
No,
over
fuck
money.
no.
Hell no,
Hell
huh?
no.
Because well,
Hell
one, he's fucking rich already. Okay, so I fucking doubt like $1 million is gonna do shit for him. Two, I doubt he's gonna want to fuck up his record. He's 51-0, right? Well, technically 50-0, but because he fought Connor, he's 51-0. So I doubt he's gonna lose his record on purpose, for that matter. And
Yeah.
and then you know how he got into like what's the word into an altercation with his brother or some shit like that. So wasn't he more pissed? Do you think that that's gonna affect the fight because of his brother? Because remember he like took his hat or some stupid shit or something like that.
Jake taking his
Yeah, Jake. Yeah.
This shit's all acting, bro. It's like I feel like it's just a whole skit, like
Oh,
to the
to
fight, to like hype up the
fight.
fight, because like
Could be.
like look at it like this. They got a big time name such as Floyd Mayweather. They're revenuing already off of like the other stuff they made, but like you said, I don't think he's gonna throw it away. He most likely got paid to like just be in there and like fight, and they're not gonna I don't think any money in the world is gonna like convince to basically throw the fight. So it's like that's why they're trying to do all this stuff to like try to like basically get enough money so they could get Mayweather in there to fucking beat Logan's ass. It's like, or who knows? I might be wrong.
If
Nice.
Logan Paul
No.
somehow finishes off Mayweather, bro, I will never ever watch boxing ever in my life.
Yeah, if for some fucking reason, for whatever reason, if Floyd loses, that shit is stupid fucking rigged. I ain't never watching boxing again. Unless if it's Canelo or like Pacquiao or
Because you gotta see it as this. It's not really real boxing. I'm not trying to like be like that person, but it's not really. It's just like they set up those matches, like it's like I guess you could say a private thing. It's not really like you go watch it. Like the example, Canelo fight. That's like set up by like actual people who've been boxing for many years, many like contributors of like that. Like area, and these are just fucking what YouTubers? Like, nah, bro.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it just doesn't. It's like you
Yeah,
can't just throw the sport under the rug like that and just like
yeah,
be
that's
like,
true.
hey, fuck the sport, because fucking YouTubers want to be fucking play the sport now. It's like, nah,
Yeah,
bro.
I I agree. I think that's why Canelo got mad too. Huh? He's like, oh, like stop watching this shit or stop paying for this shit because if not,
Yeah.
if they're just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah,
So
because they know they're making bank, bro. The
yeah,
Paul brothers are making bank, bro. Like,
yeah,
I
dude. Just
forgot.
hearing their
especially
names.
have you guys seen I was gonna ask this to Angela too, but like, have you guys seen that thing that YouTube boxing like matches they set up like these random ass YouTubers? I don't even fucking know who,
Oh,
bro.
the whole fucking
Like
YouTube
fucking
versus TikTokers. I was like,
some
oh
shit
my
like that,
god.
bro. Like, yeah, it was just like I didn't even know that. Like, that's why I didn't even want to ask the question because like I don't even want to give more clout to these guys because like I
Yeah,
really don't give a fuck. Like, they're like literally no name. Some people in there. I'm like, who the fuck even are you, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna even ask the question, but yeah, like I just bringing it up just to say like how stupid this shit is.
yeah. You
Yeah.
know what? I think they're just doing it obviously for the money and the clout.
Well, yeah, of
Obviously.
course. Of course.
I mean,
They're probably dying YouTubers and dying TikTokers that just need like fuck. Let's make some quick
yeah,
money. Like the Paul brothers are doing it, we could do it too. Some shit like that.
yeah, man. Damn. Hey, what's up? You guys trying to be in a boxing match this
I'm down,
weekend?
dude. That money.
Digital Intel podcast coming in for the, for the next boxing.
I'm down if you want to
entertainment.
fight.
The Fighting Network.
Fucking network.
But yeah, yeah. I think that whole ideal of like YouTubers and TikTokers fighting is just it's just for the clout and money. It's kind of it's not well it is kind of annoying because like they're kind of tainting the whole boxing thing, but like Angelo said, it is bringing a lot more money and attention into it. So
Yeah.
it's I guess it's like a win type situation. The YouTubers win, they get their money, but then for boxing, it's more eyes, attention, and more money into like the pay-per-views and like all this shit. And it just sucks that it's this way, but it's not gonna go away anytime soon now.
Yeah, because I looked up the picture of like the lineups. Like, who the fuck is Tanner Fox and Nick Austin, bro? Like, they have a FaZe member in here, bro. Who
What the fuck?
What
A
the
FaZe
fuck?
Jarvis versus Michael Lee or whatever he
What
pronounces his
the
name.
fuck?
The only name I know in here is just because of his popular song DDG, which is Moonwalking, in Calabasas. But that's the only reason. Everybody, well, Danny Duncan, I know him because of his shirts and shit, but I don't watch him. But
Wait, whoa,
like,
whoa. They're all fighting those like YouTubers or
yeah,
whatever
yeah. Tanner
Yeah.
Fox versus Nick Austin, FaZe Jarvis versus Michael Lee, DDG versus Nate Wyatt, and something I don't know. I don't want to
What
pronounce his name.
the
Versus
fuck?
Taylor Holder, Danny Duncan versus U Pick. This might be an old pic. Oh, it was posted to on the May 13th. So I don't know if it's like
Mhm.
the accurate, but some random Google image I looked up. But it's like,
What
bro,
the
what?
fuck?
Who the fuck are these people, yo?
Yeah. Damn. Hey, Angelo, do you know any of these people that he just mentioned right now?
Not a single soul, honestly. Not a single one.
Wow, dude. Damn, man. That's fucking nuts.
That's
Yeah.
What do
like,
you think
bro.
about Angelo? This whole YouTuber, trying to get into boxing.
If you even heard about it, bro, because you probably like haven't even heard of that
Isn't
this
it?
shit.
Isn't it like soon though? I don't know if it's.
I don't
Like,
know, bro. You're asking
I
the
don't
wrong
even
person.
know. Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
even
look
know
it up.
either.
I'm trying to look it up
Okay.
because I don't even know when it is. That's why. I only know
So
because
Angelo.
Keemstar
Mhm.
keeps talking about it.
Oh yeah, Keemstar, little
Oh.
fucking gnome.
Yeah, I don't watch
Yeah,
that
old
gnome.
ass dad.
I don't watch that gnome. I'm
Yeah,
good.
he's fucking annoying. Anyways, Angelo, do you know any of the people that he just mentioned right now?
Not a single one. If you had a gun to my head, I'd be dead.
They're like, hey, bro.
Hey, bro, just shoot me, bro. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Just shoot me, bro. I'm not gonna even try.
Yeah, they fucking ask you like, hey, bro, who's your favorite YouTuber here? Like, I don't even know. Just shoot me.
Gun me down, bro.
Shoot me.
Just gun me down.
I don't know anybody. Damn, that's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah. What do you think about that whole YouTubers and like the boxing stuff? Do you think it's good for boxing? Do you think it's annoying? Do you think it shouldn't be there? Oh, what is your take of all these like YouTubers and TikTokers trying to box?
I think it's honestly pretty fucking corny.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
with like if it was utilized a little differently, like with actual amateur boxers,
Yeah, I was gonna say
you
that.
know, then
Mhm.
that could work a lot better, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, in the amateurs, fighters
Yeah,
don't get paid,
yeah.
so they can't really have that, like, you know, that build up or, you know, all this promotion.
Mhm.
So yeah, it sucks because yeah, you got these like influencers who are getting paid, but they have no actual like experience with real fighters, or, you know,
yeah,
having to go through what real amateurs you know, have to endure with their training and their eating, you know. And
yeah.
you know,
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
like the
like,
most nutty part, you know, of. Oh, you know, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no,
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, you know, that's like the crazy part, you know, like about a sport and shit like that. Like, if you want to maintain your body to be good, man, you have to change your whole eating lifestyle and all this shit, man. It's just fucking nuts, dude.
Hell yeah.
It's just
Hell yeah, bro.
fucking nuts, dude. I know this football player, right? His name is JJ Watt. All right, he's a fucking massive dude. Like, he's fucking buff, all this shit, and all this dude eats is egg whites. Like, like
What the
yeah,
fuck?
egg whites. He, you know, just like your normal, casual, like healthy eating shit. Egg whites, like fucking, you know, he fucking drinks like egg yolks for
Oh
protein. You know,
yeah.
like
Oh shit.
no, like, you know, like if you search him up, he's fucking buff, and
But
he
no.
goes to sleep at 7 at night to wake up at like in the morning. You know, to work out every day. Dude, it's just fucking nuts how if you want to maintain that type of body, you know, you have to change your whole lifestyle, bro.
Dude, I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
It's,
bro. That shit, that's the discipline in it, bro. That
Yeah,
shit's
man.
it's tough. It's tough, you know?
Yeah, that shit is fucking hard, dude. It's fucking. I don't know how these people could do it, man. Like, that shit is hard. That shit is really hard. So it's just, you know what? Props to these athletes, cause god damn, man, they
I would,
have to do like the most intense shit, you know, to stay that type
I
of
wouldn't be able to
shape.
handle it, bro. I'd pass out just changing my diet for like one day.
Yeah, man. Damn.
It-
All right.
it's funny that you mentioned that. My bad to cut you off,
No,
but
no, it's good. It's good. Go for it.
yeah, because throughout like the years that I trained and competed, bro, I would eat like shit.
Yeah.
I ate pretty bad. I mean, there was times where I ate good,
Uh-huh.
but for the most part, yeah, I ate fucking terrible. So it's like, yeah, that shit, it's tough, bro. You got to really have that discipline
Hmm.
to change the eating, because that's honestly the hardest part.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, man. What are the most anticipating fights that are coming up right now?
Right now, they actually recently announced Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
that's another the young lion versus the old veteran.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that's gonna be really good to see. That's gonna be in August too. So
Fuck yeah.
yeah, we got some time for that to come up. There's also the return of Teofimo Lopez, since he last fought Vasily Lomachenko.
Mm-hmm.
So since he basically dethroned the pound for pound champion,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be the return of him versus George Camboso. That's gonna be a good fight. They're both young, you know,
Mm-hmm.
beginning to peak to their primes. I forget how old George is. He may be, I think, like 25, 26.
Yeah.
So he's like about right in the middle of his prime. And Teofimo, he looks pretty like mature for I believe he's 23.
Damn.
So he looks like he's already, you know, in his prime, like fucking 26, 27. So it's gonna be a good matchup, you know, because he's developing pretty fast as a fighter.
For sure, then. For sure. So you said that the Manny Pacquiao fight is in August,
Yep,
right? All right, then we should have you back on there before the fight.
I'm with that 100%, bro. And I'll be a little less slipping up with
Nervous.
these words. Yeah, because
Dude, don't even worry about it, bro. Trust me. Throughout the episode, we did it too, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll fix everything up. So, you know what? Thank you for being on, man.
for
Seriously.
sure, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm glad you had me on, and I appreciate being your first guest with this milestone of your
Yeah.
10th episode.
Yeah, that's fucking
Um,
nuts, dude. 10 episodes, bro. That's crazy. And then our first guest on this milestone. That's the stars literally aligned today. So yeah. So Angelo, thank you, my man, for real. All right.
For sure, my pleasure, man, and I'll definitely be back.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. So in August, right? We'll do it that week of, if not that Saturday morning again. But thank you for coming, man. Seriously. We appreciate you here. And
For sure.
yeah, it was fun. It was different.
Yeah, yeah,
Because we usually talk about like stories or like like movies and shit like that, but you know what, since it's entertainment, the boxing is entertainment, so you know what, it was different, but I'm sure it'll be good. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. But again, thank you for being on with us, bro.
for sure, bro.
It was a
My
pleasure
pleasure.
to have you on, man.
Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all.
For sure. All right. This is this week's episode. This is episode 10, our first milestone of this podcast. We are happy that we've made it this far, and we're just gonna keep going. Thank you to the listeners. Thank you to the new people that are coming on. You know what? It's been fun. I love it. Yeah, it's our first official milestone. It's definitely something to celebrate about. We're not gonna give up ever. There's times where we won't upload, but it's fine. You know what I mean? We're adults. We have shit to do. But this is episode 10 of the Digital Intel podcast. Angelo, thank you for being on. We got Kevin, we got Daniel. My name is Eric, and we will see you guys next week. Fuck, I keep saying see you guys.
Bro, you should leave that in, bro. Just leave it in, bro. Just leave it in.
I am. I keep saying that shit. I keep saying I'll see you guys next week when I know damn well I'm talking to these fucks. Like, fuck. Oh my god. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.